Hello and welcome to King's Gun Center TV. We hope you're having a great day out there. Yes, it's time to do our brand new live newsletter. Why not? Interactive and a lot of fun. We have a lot of stuff to talk to you about today. Today, Lorenzo, one of my sales staff down there, been here with us a long time, and welcome to the show today.
Thanks.
Big talker you are,
Yeah.
huh? Today we're going to hit a lot of topics, including ammo, including gun sales. We're also going to talk about some of the brand new things we're introducing for 2021 right here at the King's Gun and Archery Center. Starting off, though, I want to show you a graphic on the screen. This is what is happening in Washington, D.C. right now. The House passed it last week. It's going to the Senate. We need to make sure the Senate understands that we cannot have this happen. They are trying to turn the entire nation into California.
Yeah, we don't need that.
No, we do not need that. And on this H.R. bill, it really does stifle the Second Amendment. And if we can't protect it every single day, then what are we doing on this planet?
Yeah, it's hard enough living in California with all the laws we have here. Then we have people moving from California trying to spread
Californication all across the land
Exactly.
right now. And just know that everything they do up in Sacramento and over in Washington, D.C. is incremental steps. So they get this big bill out here, and the Senate's going to reject it, I'm pretty sure, because there's a lot of Rust Belt Democrats out there that will not vote for gun restrictions. So it probably won't pass, but they're going to send it back to the House. Then the House is going to water this down until they get something that somebody will pass, and then they still get more gun regulation passed. We need to push the goalposts away from us, not keeping it coming towards us.
Yeah.
And their ultimate goal is what?
take all of our guns.
Take all of our guns. It is. There's a guy, his name is Madison Cawthorn. He is in the 11th District of North Carolina. He's actually disabled from a car crash. He got on the floor on Thursday. He got on the floor of the House, and this is what he said.
We say come and take it. We damn well mean it. If we lose the Second Amendment, then the first will fall. I want to remind my colleagues of a simple fact that is far too often swept under the rug by the left. Americans have a right to obtain a firearm for lawful purposes. I'll say it again louder for those on the left sleeping in the back. Americans have a right to obtain firearms. This is my right, and Mr. Speaker, this is your right. But let me be clear to everyone in this chamber. You will not take this right away from us. I know it's easy to be sucked into the D.C. bubble, but outside of here, in real America, when we say come and take it, we damn well mean it. This bill would unconstitutionally place the burden of proof for firearm purchases and transfers on American citizens instead of placing the burden firmly where it belongs, on the shoulders of the government. But let us be clear. The left is not here today to debate this bill, nor are they here to legislate in the best interest of the American people. They are here to shove it down our throats. My colleagues and I on the right have been called here to defend one of our most sacred rights, because you, Mr. Speaker, think that the Constitution is just another piece of paper to tear down the middle of and toss aside. I speak for millions of Americans. I specifically speak for 700,000 plus Americans in my district when I say that if you think this bastardization of the Constitution will be met with silence, then you know nothing of the America I know. You want my guns. I know it. We all know it. Well, Mr. Speaker, you can come and take them.
Well, Mr. Speaker, you can come and take them. That is Madison Cawthorn in North Carolina, and I wish more Americans would stand up like him. The assault on our Second Amendment and our First Amendment is huge right now, and we must pay attention, people. Must pay attention to this. If we don't, we have a long, rough path ahead of us. Don't forget the CRPA is the California branch of the ILA NRA, and they are working very hard to keep us in knowledge about, just what's going on out there in the world of taking our rights away.
They have all those lawyers working for us right now.
Yeah, exactly. You might see this little guy right here. This little guy is here on purpose. And that's a nice little orange gun, because in just a minute, we're going to talk about something about how this gun works. It's pretty cool, and we have some great things coming for the King's Gun Center. Moving on right now, we're going to talk a little bit about our ammo and gun situation right now. Ammo and guns have been pretty much gone since March. Remember when March hit and it was just nuts around here?
Yeah, we had lines to the door from every register.
Yeah, and how many of those do you think are new gun buyers?
I would say 70%.
At least 70% new gun buyers.
Easily.
Yeah. The firearm safety certificates we have here were just massive amounts that we were doing. And even today, we're still doing lots of firearm safety certificates.
Yeah, we have a lot of people still coming in, first-time buyers.
Yeah. And I think the new rush, I mean, there was 3 rushes, right? The first one was the toilet paper and water.
Yeah, they need the guns to protect their toilet paper.
They need the guns to protect their toilet paper, right? The second one was the riots.
Riots and looting.
Yep. And what's the third one?
Well, there's a few things that could.
The big one is the election.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because everybody's afraid they're going to have their guns taken away.
Exactly. And now there's also the fear that we can't get them again because of supply and demand.
Yeah.
We've gotten over 100 guns at the King's Gun Center this last month. And how many do we have left?
Probably about 3.
Exactly. They're going out as fast as they come in because people are just very, very, very scared of not being able to get one at all.
Yeah. I mean, we used to say Obama was the best gun salesman.
Oh, Biden. I like that.
Yeah,
Biden. Yeah, Biden. You know, in Obama's 7th year in office, it was the biggest gun sale year in the history of gun sales in America. New gun sales.
Only topped by last year.
11.3 million in that year. 11.3 million was the most guns ever sold in America. In 2020, 15.6 million guns were sold in America.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Try to come get all those.
Yeah. And now that makes like 400 million guns in the country. And I just wish gun owners would wake up and start being louder and louder and louder about protecting their rights, which everybody's got a life. I get it. Everybody's got kids. You have your life, you know, whether it's, you know, kids' activities or you know, dinner on the table and your job. But people that are against it don't have those burdens, and they're constantly fighting against it.
Well, and you found all the new gun owners that were coming in, that some of them had never touched a gun before, bought a gun, and then you had some that were, you know, they would tell you, I've always been against guns, but now I feel like it's time for me to buy one.
And what happened? What happened when these people that were former anti-gun people come in and see how difficult it was actually to buy a gun?
Oh, they were surprised because their thing was, what do you mean I got to wait 10 days? I don't get to take the gun home today.
And you say, how long have you lived in California?
Exactly.
And they go, my whole life. Well, then you should have known this before you were out there abdicating against it.
And I would joke with some of them and say, well, you know, you probably voted for some of these laws, and now
by the people you put into office.
Yeah, and now they're biting you in the butt.
Yeah, and a lot of people did wake up.
Yeah,
they did wake up, and that's good for the industry. As long as we're all responsible gun owners, that's very good for the industry.
And that's what we want.
Yeah. Exactly. And talk about responsible gun owners, we have a lot of great news coming up. A lot of great news at the King's Gun Center because we are upgrading all over the place. And here's one of the things that we're going to be upgrading. It is new classes that we have coming up, and they involve this right here. Tell them what we got here.
So this is one of our new guns for our simulator. We're going to be doing we're going to be doing classes here. Save your ammo. Come in free.
Yeah. So this is a high-end ultraviolet simulated Glock. And we have a top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art, world-class simulator here now at the King's Gun and Archery Center. Some of the classes we're going to be offering with this gun, and so that you don't have to use your ammo, and that so that you don't have to be in a situation where when, you know, like, for example, the most dangerous thing you can do with a firearm is holstering and reholstering.
Yes.
But we're going to do holster drills with this gun, so there really is no chance of a negligent discharge or getting hurt by the gun.
Exactly.
And we're going to be doing time drills for this class right here. Our enhanced CCW course is a simulated course, and it'll put you in the middle of all kinds of cool things. But we're going to work on things like holster work, transition drills, moving and shooting. We have the whole conference room to work with.
Yeah, it's a large area.
So the enhanced CCW course is a course we can do without you having to use your stash of ammo, but really getting excellent training on how your firearm's going to work.
Yeah, and this is not like a toy. I mean, it has the weight and the feel of a real gun. Even has, you can release the mag.
Yeah.
It looks like and feels like a loaded magazine. So you get that full weight. It feels like a real gun. It feels like you're shooting a real gun.
And the triggers weighted, everything is just like a real gun, and it's going to be a great class. If you want to see a sample of what that looks like, this is what it looks like right here. So that is one of the 170 different drills we have for that class.
Yeah.
And that one is a shoot, no shoot drill, and it moves you through an entire warehouse. And we actually have live video feeds, not live, but filmed videos with suspects and with good guys and all kinds of things. That'll make it really worthwhile.
Yeah. It's not only educational, it's also fun.
That is the enhanced CCW class. We also have another one, and this one is specific. This class right here is for people that want to learn about firearms but are not quite ready to actually shoot. Okay? It's called our Shooting Fundamentals Simulator course. And this is for first-time shooters that want to experience what it's like to shoot, but not actually go out and use firearms. We go over all the same safety tips. We go over all the types of guns and ammunition. It is very similar to our First Shots class, but without live fire. So if there's somebody out there who really would love to learn the fundamentals of shooting and how it works, and we can actually do more in this class than we do in our First Shots class because it is a safer environment.
Yeah, and if we could pull more people in like that, someone who's maybe afraid of the noise, never been around a real gun before.
Our First Shots class is very, very aware of people that are fearful of firearms. And we've had people go in there and not shoot at all in that class.
Yeah.
Because they were scared of the people next to them, or they were scared of what they would do with a gun. And they would not shoot at all. We've had people go in and shoot one round down range and then just quit.
Yeah. And, and that's, at least they got to go in and see what it felt like.
Yes.
We don't want to pressure anybody. We never pressure anybody.
Nope.
Everything is at your own pace. We want you to feel comfortable.
That is our Shooting Fundamentals class. Let's give you a sample of what that's going to look like right now. We'll switch over here, and then you'll see what it looks like right here. So that is something like we can show you in that class right there. Just gave you a little hint of what's coming up next.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a lot of fun.
It is. It is a lot of fun, and we are so excited to be able to bring a simulator to the King's Gun & Archery Center so that people can actually get advanced training, and that people that aren't really ready to handle a firearm, we can still get them where they know a lot about what's going on, and they have a basic knowledge of exactly how to safely handle firearms and how to aim and shoot with this little guy right here.
And the other thing I like is that with all these crazy California laws, we've had to do away with our classes for juveniles, for minors. And maybe we might be able to bring something back now that we won't have to use live fire.
Yes, we are in the middle of building several classes for this little gun right here, and including kids from 10 years old to 18 years old that would like to have a good knowledge base with parents at the facility for this class. It'll be our Young Gun Simulated class, and it's something that parents have been begging us for, and we're going to bring it back so that it's California legal, and we'll get better performance out of our students because we can show them a whole lot more than we can show them in our range.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I think it's going to be great. I got a friend. I got a guest at the store the other day. He wanted to talk to me, and he was from the sheriff's office.
I know where this is going.
Yeah. Because our sheriff, Dave Robinson, believes that we should all have an opportunity to defend ourselves and our family. His message is simply this: it's the 21st century. We should make training like the 21st century. And here's how it goes. He has now authorized online CCW classes. That is monumental. Coming up in the next few days, we are going to have a complete online learning portal for people who want to get their CCW from the comfort of their own home. Now, here's how it's going to work. You'll have 30 days once you sign up for the class to take the 4-hour renewal or the 8-hour initial. In that 30 days, they're about 50-minute segments. You'll have 4 segments for the renewals, and then 8 segments for the initial. You get those done, it'll print out a certificate for you. You bring that certificate into the King's Gun Center.
And then you'll qualify with your firearm.
And then my staff will get you a certificate, and it'll say the 8-hour online CCW course for the Kings County Sheriff's Office. Now, you guys in Tulare County and Fresno County, you're going to have to go talk to your sheriffs about that, and we would love to be approved for those guys. And I'm sure they will once they see what the product that we've brought together. And so what we're going to do is give you a certificate, and then you go online, submit the certificates, and you are done.
Yeah, and for those of you that are probably wondering, there's going to be someone that's going to try to slide by. You cannot fast forward through the videos. And
we
you
have
can
contract with a company that does nothing but online training, and it is a very easy and seamless process that should make it a lot easier. And we've also improved our curriculum in the class to be more specific. And with Travis is going to be sitting here with me doing this class. And it's just a really good experience, and I can't wait to get some response back from the people that take it.
Yeah, and I think it's great because me being, having kids, sometimes you can't make it to a place. You can't come in for spend a whole day, here at the King's Gun Center.
Yeah.
And with this course, you'll be able to do your segments. And when you're doing them, you can pause them. You can
run to the restroom. You
Yeah.
can do whatever you want. Once you're done, you can do one a day if you'd like. You can do one segment for 4 days in a row if it's your renewal, and then you get your certificate, bring it down here, qualify up, and you're done.
Yeah, and like Todd said, you have 30 days to finish it. So,
yeah.
It's not, again, it's not a one-day process. You have the time to do it when the kids are asleep or in the morning or, whenever you have time.
You do it on the plane while you're flying to Dallas or something like that. Yeah. I mean, you could literally have it done that fast, and you can do it anywhere you have internet access.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
It's going to be really, really good. It is not up right now as of today is Sunday the 14th, but it will be by the 21st of March.
Yeah.
I hope you guys like that, and we'll still be holding our classes here. Nothing has changed at the King's Gun Center, and you are not required at all to take this course. We'll have our in-store classes, and we'll have our online classes too, so the people that need whatever one works out best for them will be the one that's there. Anything else coming up right now? Well, we do have a big order of guns coming in, and I do have, about 150,000 rounds of 9 coming in.
That'll be nice because that's been...
Yes.
They're like unicorns right now.
Yeah, and I'll apologize up front, but it's not my fault. The market has pushed the prices up. My costs have over doubled, almost tripled to buy ammunition, and I have to pass those prices on or we wouldn't be in business here.
Yeah, and a lot of that's happened just since January. So, that just goes to show how fast things are moving right now.
Yeah, the prices have really skyrocketed, and we get lots of requests for 9mm. I do have 45 and 40 also coming in, about 40,000 rounds of each of those. But we're going to try our very best to get all that in and let you know as soon. So subscribe to our Facebook page, our Instagram page, get on our newsletter, and we'll let you know when those things come in. Good enough? The last thing I want to talk about today is the Central California Blood Center. Look for news coming up soon for our first blood drive and our giving back weekend for the spring. It'll be right around the same time as the Kings County Fair, and then we got more coming up in the fall. We love the Central California Blood Center. We do, and we hope that you can come down and keep on giving. The gift of life is what it is when you're giving your blood for the Central California Blood Center. Makes for a crazy day for us, too.
Yeah, but we always have a great turnout.
Yeah, and I can't say enough about the people here that support us when it comes to these blood drives. We've had thousands of units of blood now come through the King's Gun Center, and we're just so grateful for all of you who trust us to come on and shop with us and to be giving back to the community like this.
Yeah, like I said, we always have a great turnout and have a good time.
Well, we want to thank you guys for coming out today, and we hope you like this style of newsletter. We didn't want to make it too long, but we hope that you got good information. Don't forget, your rights are attacked every single day on a state and on a federal level. We must pay attention. The CRPA.org is a great location or a great resource, and just watch. Pay attention so we don't lose any more of our rights. Thank you so much. We do hope you have a great day, and we hope to see you soon at the King's Gun and Archery Center. Have a great day.